Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we will clear the second law of production function, and that is law of constant returns to a factor. So let us start the concept with the help of a schedule. Let us prepare fixed units, fixed factors, then units of variable factors, total production and marginal production. Units of fixed factor, which is land. Units of variable factor, not factors, that is labor. A single factor is variable. Then total production and marginal production. And this represents quantity. Units of output are land is a fixed factor and labor is a variable factor. Now total production increases at a constant rate. It means the change in TP, that is constant. Every additional unit of labor gives a constant change in total production. So let us first of all start with the meaning of constant returns to a factor. As more and more units of a variable factor is combined with some fixed factors, then total production increases. Then when total production increases at a constant proportion, it means that indicates constant returns to a factor. It means when more and more units of a variable factor is combined with some fixed factors, then when total production increases at a constant proportion, because initially total production increases at an increasing rate. Now total production increases at a constant rate. It means it indicates constant returns to a factor. And marginal production also remains constant. Now let us clear its graphic presentation. And graphic presentation clears TP and MP, total production curves and marginal production curve, units of variable factor, units of output. Units of variable factor. The values of total production are up to 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now let us first of all draw total production. At first level of output, total production is 10. At second level of output, total production is 20. At third level of output, it is 30. At fourth level, it is 40. At fifth level of output, total production is 50. So let us join all these points. We will get total production curve, and you can erase these dotted lines which you can draw with the help of pencil, and you can erase easily. So this is total production curve, which is left to right upward sloping and shows a constant increase in, this is the constant increase in total production. Now for the marginal production, 1 2 3 4 5 units of output are 1 2 3 4 5, and MP 2 4 6 8 10. At first unit of output MP is 10, at second unit of output it is 10, third 10, fourth pe 10, or it is also 10 at fifth unit of output. So at every unit of output, total production, marginal production is constant, it is 10. So this is MP, marginal production curve, which represents constant increase. So we have prepared two curves, total production curve or marginal production curve. Now let us write down which are the causes of operation of constant returns to a factor. Actually this constant returns to a factor, this is the second stage of law of variable proportion. Which are the causes? Number 1, optimum use of fixed factors. There is optimum use of fixed factors, and with the help of variable factor, now you are not using fuller utilization of resources, still you are using optimum utilization of fixed factors with the help of variable factors, so that total production will increases at a constant proportion, and marginal production also increases at a constant proportion. Number 2, there is optimum coordination between fixed or variable factor. So this is the second major cause of operation of law of constant returns to a factor, that there is not a better coordination, there is optimum coordination between fixed or variable factor, so that constant returns to a factor applies, and as a result total production increases at a constant proportion, and due to this marginal production also increases at a constant rate. So in this way we can clear the law of constant returns to a factor, which was second important law of production function. So that's all regarding this topic. In my next video we will clear the law of diminishing returns to a factor, which is third law of production function. Thank you.